Good evening and welcome to episode 109 of season 8 of Factory Town, where today we really should look into doing the additional things we need here. The magic robes, cloaks, things, all these sort of stuff here. But I'm going to start kind of with the warm coats because I've noticed the numbers went down and they're not coming back up again. We're not making enough warm coats. But over here, wherever we're making them, here somewhere, I want to figure out why this is not running at full speed. And I have a feeling, yeah. See, this is one where we had shirts and warm coats together, and I kind of regret doing that. We shouldn't have done that. I don't feel like that was a good plan. So we should be making shirts separately, and then have the shirts go into the tailors to make the warm coats. The other problem as well is leather. Leather does seem to be a real problem over here. So I wonder whether we need another leather train moving around doing its things, because this has got leather in it, but it's not making shoes either. I've noticed shoes are struggling. Could be we just need to upgrade stuff to blue belts here. Let's try that. Let's start with the upgrading of the stuff to blue belts. Let's do that. Now, we're not doing anything on the inside of that. That's good, because otherwise it would be really awkward to get into. I'll upgrade that to blue belts. There we go. So now we're getting more leather in. Still not enough leather to keep up with everything. No. You're struggling with stuff as well. Yeah, leather really is the problem here, isn't it? We've got 2 links for leather. One that goes... Oh, they both end up in this crate, and then from the crate they go on to wherever they're going to, so... Yeah. This is struggling here. What's our leather situation like? Okay, we might have to go back and have a look at some stuff here. Oh, our grain situation is not great. Our leather situation is non-existent. So grain's non-existent because animal feed is non-existent because of that. And oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And it's all to do with it. These can't actually output fast enough. Compared to how fast they are actually grabbing things. So we need a better way of doing that. We need a better way of outputting from the farm to I wonder whether it would make more sense to output from the farm into a packager, and each one has its own packager. Let's give that a try. Let's give that a try. We need to speed up grain here. Grain is the source of the problems. Grain is preventing animal feed being made, and animal feed is preventing leather being made. So things are not going according to plan. So, right, let's delete all those. In fact, let's pretty much delete everything here. Well, we don't need to delete all that there. This can go. That packager can go. Right. Remove all that. Let's remove all that. Put the oh, wrong button. Copy. Put the rows back in. There we go. Okay. And we'll remove these ones here. So we might upgrade these to blue belts. I think that might make sense. But we'll see how it goes. So if I get a packager, well, let's see how we can output from here to a packager that is here. It can be off the ground, it can be on the ground, it can be wherever it needs to be. It doesn't matter. And I'm thinking multiple packages because if we can output fast enough into the packages and they're not keeping up, we can add steam boosters to them. We can build a little steam thing for this, so that's not going to be a major problem there. But what I need to do is I need to have it at least 2 off the ground. It's got to be at the very least 2 off the ground. So that's kind of like the lowest it can be. We can output. I'm going to pause the game again because that's going to auto grab. But then we can do the double this and put in another lot. So awkwardly, there we go, like that. There we go. So that would work, and that would output 6 lots and into here, which would be fantastic. The other kind of issue we're going to have is that I'm not sure we're going to get to the point of this running out of grain. So we might have to put boosters here to boost the grain up, which might be like fertilizer and stuff like that. We're making fertilizer over here. We have a whole box full of it, which is just tapped off of this one pasture here. But there's no reason why I couldn't go underground to the Omnipipe layer, which we're not using anything over here with Omnipipe, and tap into each and every one of these that has fertilizer and bring them up to the farms up here. There's no reason why we couldn't do that. And fertilizer doesn't increase the growing speed, but will increase the yield. So it means it can farm more per go, which might be an idea. And then we can do boosters, the earth booster, to boost the growing yield. So that might make sense. And then what we can do is we can I was going to say do that, but I don't know if I can. Because I want to do something like that, but not like that. I want to at least come out flat when we leave the thing. So yeah, we want to come out flat like that. And then like that. And I want to grab it and say put it into there, and it won't let me do that because it's too close. Okay, that's fine. Well, we'll remove those like that. We'll ask you to do that again. Can you calculate it? Can you figure it out? You can. What if we were to run over this? We don't need that all connected there. That'd be fine. What if we were to try and do it this way? So I want to run this along to here with a double scaffolding all the way along. And then from here we want to run this one up and into the bottom there. So I can do that. Awesome, and then we can just switch that out for the there. Then we can do the same for this one. Will that work? I can never remember whether that's illegal or not. Is that allowed? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's just enable this and we'll see. There we go. Yep, we've got boxes coming on the top. Okay, that is legal. Right, that's fine. That's fine. I never know what blocks and what doesn't anymore. Oh, do I wish there was an upgrade button. Because, yeah, I left an extra gap here, but it doesn't actually need an extra gap. It can actually just stack on top. I'm going to have to dump up that there. Okay, so now we know where the error is. We'll come back. We'll just replace all of these with a better hopefully I can get in there and do this. Don't think it's going to let me. No, it's not. Nope. Okay. Was kind of expected. It's always awkward to build in amongst things without destroying some stuff, but luckily we are empty for the moment, so we can afford to destroy some stuff and not worry about it. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Right, and then we can fix this one up. Boom, boom. There. You're the same all along to there, and all the way along to there. Oh no, it says no. Why does it say no? Why did it say no? What did I do wrong there? Drag it out. Oh, no, it doesn't like that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder if that's not actually supposed to work. That line there. But it does, because it just allows things through now. I wonder if that's a bit of a broken one. We could always fix that later. If it's broken, we can fix that. That's easy. That's easy. Okay. Okay, and then what I want to do, basically, is the same for all of them. So you up to there, and then you up to there. Up, up, up. Page down to just get in there. No? No, you're not letting me do that? Oh. Didn't put the double thing in. There we go. And then same for this one. There we go. Okay, okay. So that's all them connected there. Cool, cool, cool. Which means we can get rid of this. And I can copy this by using the select blocks to highlight all of that. Press tab and go up. No, go up, please. Boom. Copy. And I can just rotate it around, put it here, and press page up to get it in the right place. And then do exactly the same here, or at least I would be able to if I'd remembered to remove this first. But I didn't. But I did. So now we've got to recopy it because foolish, foolish, foolish. Copy. Page up. Boom. There you go. Then we just grab this. Put that there. Put that there. Pack. Go pack. And you can come out there. And then same for here. Oop. I knew I'd have to upgrade these at some point. I didn't quite know when it was going to happen, but I knew it was going to happen. So there we go. Okay. So now the thing is, these packages, not the packages. These packages are not fast enough. They're not doing the job fast enough. So we need to upgrade them. We need to make them run faster, which we're going to do with a Steam setup. And we're going to do basically the same Steam setup that we've got here, using the water. I don't even need to put the water in there, so there's no real point to doing that. We're going to put it right here. Copy that. Zoom. Paste that there. Go underground to the magic layer. And we want to connect that one to that one, that one to that one, against the flow of the pipes that are in there. Then we want to go to the steam pipe layer. And we want to connect no, we want to go to the water layer. and we want to connect this, all of these, with a splitter. We want to go to the steam pipe layer, and we want to connect all of these up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect each one to its own its own connection. So it's all done underground. Then we can add a steam booster, add a steam booster, add a steam booster, and see whether that connected or not. It did. Awesome. Cool. All right, and then each one's got its own work, because this is purely just for running the packages. Because grain is the thing. Grain is the thing. And then we're going to go to the Omni pipe layer, and then we're going to run this one like so, with a splitter there. And that should be it. That should be it. Then all we need to do is grab some water crystals and some fire crystals. So I would like to borrow you two. Yoink. Buff. There we go. Alright, what's in what? Water. Right, okay. Who's that over there? Don't want to mix them up. Don't want to mix them up. And we'll go to the mana pipe layer again. And you want to go into there. You want to go into there. Okay. Make sure to put the boxes back, otherwise I'll be trying to find them later on. Be like, why is it not working? Why can I not figure this out? What is happening? Right, okay, there we go. Ba-dum. Right, you've got plenty of water, but you have no magma. Probably because on the Omnipipe layer, you don't know what to output. So now, you consume, and you're getting a bonus from the workers as well, which is awesome. You're actually going to consume way more water than we are producing right now. And not because we're not producing enough. I mean, this does 1 water a second, and you are going to consume way more than that. Although, this might be alright, actually. This might... Confused as to why that one's used all its water up and the other ones aren't. Oh no, I know why that one's used its water up, because it's got more steam in a pipe. It's got a bigger buffer. So that's okay, But it may be that they're actually okay, even without the boosters, without boosting this up. Because right now this is not running, this is running at 1/6 of the speed it should be. Maybe not, maybe more. We're doing okay for steam, I don't know. So you're full. You're actually struggling to get grain in now. But we can probably fix that by doing that. In fact, six workers at our current pace is enough to saturate 6 lines. That is ridiculous. Look at this, almost 20 a second. This is without any boosters. This is just purely on worker speed. Yeah, you're actually struggling to get the goods in. Is there any way we can add even more to this? I don't think there is. I don't think we can go up higher and drag out. I don't think. No, we can't. We can't drag out. The only way we could make it any faster is to run it on the bottom layer as well. And that would involve getting rid of some of the grain that it's harvesting. Or we could come out the sides, or we could do Omni pipes. But we want to save the Omni pipes underground for, as I said, fertilizer. So, see, look, this is balanced really well. This is going up and down as it goes. Rarely getting a little flag there saying, "Hey, we're full." So that's good. And you are every now and then getting a flag going, "Hey, we don't have enough goods to send." So that's going to up the pace of our grain production, which will in turn up the pace of our animal feed production. Because now the trains can come, pick up, move on. everything is happy, everything is joy, everything is fantastic. And no, it's not. You're starting to lose steam boost, and that's because of the water. Yeah, okay. So we need to boost this one up at the very least. So let's just boost it up to 1 a second. Because, again, with the boosters, I've been trying to avoid using them because we were low on coins. We're doing fine for coins now, so I don't have to worry about that so much. But it's more that you don't have to worry so much about overusing the boosters, because if this all backs up, say this fills up with water and it all backs up, and we don't need to do anything anymore, it'll be fine because it won't run. And if it's not running, then it's not using any coins. So that's fine. But I don't think we're actually producing enough water. No, we are. We are producing enough water. That's okay. And again, this is backed up because this is empty on water because this is going here. This is much longer. So the buffer for steam is much longer. You can store steam as well. You can put steam inside barns and things if you want to have a proper buffer of steam somewhere. So in case your steam generators start dropping, you can do things that way. So. But right now, I think we're good. Yeah, right now, I think we are good. I think this is running pretty well. We could add more. We could happily take more out of the farms with more chutes. Right now, Omni pipes are not as fast as chutes, so there's no point in upgrading to Omni pipe. I think Omni pipes are the base speed for an Omni pipe is like metal. Magic conveyor belt speed, so it might be a little bit faster, but it's not. This is fine. This is fine. Shoot. This is kind of the fastest we can go, unless we want to grab stuff from the side, or as I said, go down one layer below and actually eat into the grain, get rid of the grain from the area there, which I've done before. Because sometimes having the less grain for a better throughput works. I am noticing, getting to the point of a lot of this is struggling to grow. I'm seeing more green than I am the other one, so that might be a problem. So we might want to invest into some fertilizer. I mean, we could also supply water to them. Water's not terrible, and we can do that even from this if we really wanted to. There's no reason why I couldn't do that. I do this and make sure, right, we pause the game, and what we do is you go to that farm, you go to this farm. We've got water coming down here as well. I just realised that we actually have water coming down, but that's we might have to change that. We might have to change the water coming down because I think pumping water from elsewhere is a problem. We probably want to get the shrines to produce water in the area because not enough water comes down to do things we want to do. But if I do that and then I go, hey, you are going to be input and input and input, that means that the water will go into the steam generators first, and then the spare water will go onto the farms like that. So the steam generators will always get water and the farms get it afterwards, and the crops don't require that much water. Oddly enough, they don't actually consume that much water, so it will take a while to fill up. But once it's filled up all the tiles with water, it won't actually consume that much water over time. So that'll be fine. It's looking like this is unfortunately a kind of. I need to get the farms working. We need to go back to all the way back to almost the start and readjust what's going on here. Have just dawned on me as well that I could have put another farm in here if I wanted to, rather than the steam generators, because this square here is technically fine, but the 3 works better with the pace there, so that's okay. You've got boosters. You are doing things. You will supply water out every now and then to the thing you need. And you can see tiles all getting water as they go. And I think it consumes a bucket of water every time the crop grows. So this one is watered, and it will produce water. It will use the water when the crop grows to give it the bonus. And if we add fertilizer to it, we could get another 50% yield. So that's interesting. Yes, it dropped to 40. If I click off back on it again, it's 50 because the water clicks up on it. Interesting numbers. So the default is 10. We're getting 100%. Oh yeah, because 50% is 5, and 100% from the farm tile, which is 25, and then the affinity is because the way these work is you have the default number, and then you add all the ones below it, the percentages. You add it to the base number. So I don't get what it means by terrain. Maybe terrain has an effect on it. I'm not sure. It says blank on this, so I don't know. But the farm tile gives it 100%, so that makes it the 10 becomes a 20. The water is 50%, but that's on the 10, so it's an extra 5, which makes it 25. Another fertilizer would be 50% on the 10, so another 5, that would be 30. And then the affinity is times 2, and that works on the overall number. So that becomes 50 because it's 25 right now. Then becomes 50 because of the affinity. So the highest you can ever have on a grain yield is 60. I'm doing fertilizer as well. So that would be cool. But yeah, there we go. So now the farm tile is filling up with water, and it doesn't use as much water as you think it would, but that's fine. I'm going to also tap into some of these things over here that are producing fertilizer. What's producing fertilizer? So all of these are. This is. All of these are. No, chicken doesn't. Chicken doesn't produce fertilizer. Leather does. Beef does. Okay. I think we'll do that. I think we'll tap into some fertilizer as well. So what I might do is I might move like this barn down here. And have all the fertilizer end up in this barn, and then from this barn we will go to the different places. But there's a lot of fertilizer, and not a lot of places. So if we do that, and then that, there we go. And again, this one's got the longer reach, but that's fine. That's not a problem. And then we want to just import from basically all of these, other than chicken. So chicken doesn't do it, and eggs don't do it. So this one over here we ignore, and these two we ignore. But we can do those, and those. Weird that chicken doesn't do it, but yeah. Let's just tap into these ones. Leather and beef. Well, auto-save. So I think these are all going to end up coming like into the same pipe. I won't auto output anything right now because it doesn't know. You want to be an output. You want to be an output. You are wanted to do fertilizer. Copy, paste, paste, paste. This can come along. I'm going to this can come along and go into there. And this one is going to be exactly the same. I'm not fussed about overdoing it, so right, and then I can. I'm not fussed about overdoing the outputs, if that makes sense, because I know they don't produce fertilizer. They only produce fertilizer when they make a crop or make a product. So it's not like we got to worry about these becoming saturated. Basically, they're not going to be. They're not going to be saturated. The leather ones might get more saturated than the others because the leather is producing way more goods than what the beef is at the moment. But as I said, it's when they produce beef, they also produce the fertilizer. So I think that'll do. That'll do fine. That'll keep our fertilizer probably going up. You can see all the farm tiles now have turned a dark brown, which means they are fertilized. which means that when we click on this one here, we're getting a 60 yield, which should keep our stuff going for longer. This is backed up. This is excellent. Yep, you're all full of everything you need. You are full of steam. Everything is working here perfectly. And there is much rejoicing. And there we go. We have managed to fill the station. Awesome. Which means the station is going to go off and do things, which means then this is going to come back and do stuff here, which is fantastic. There's no other way for me to speed this up. Well, I can speed it up, but there's no way for me to not get more animal feed. There's no way to use less animal feed in them. We just have to produce more animal feed. So let's come down here briefly and have a quick look at animal feed, and realize that the whole episode was going to be for magic stuff, and I haven't done any magic stuff. I've just been trying to get leather working. But that's fine. That's absolutely fine, because we are getting leather working. That's exactly what we're doing. Animal feed. Right, what's this here? So this is animal feed. You are struggling for grain. You're really just struggling to get the grain out of here. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? Is this what's happening here? We've got 3 lines. Is 3 lines not enough? To be honest with you, I didn't kind of think it was enough. I was kind of hoping it was enough. It clearly isn't. But the issue was that the station was running out of grain, so I wasn't exactly trying to add more to it, because it's like, well, we can't output anymore because it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. We can add another line on top. Because silos are full as well. So I think we'll do that. We'll add another line on top. Just from the station to the first silo. Boop. Copy, paste. There we go. Now you have 4 outputs going into the silo. The silo has 4 outputs as well. In fact, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to do that all day long. We'll do that all day long. And we shall then leave this one here, and we shall have to come back next time and carry on from there. I can't do that there. We're at the end. We're at the end, so we'll have to just deal with that. So just deal with it going into there. So there we go. We got a 4-way. So yeah. So there we go. So now we've sped up even to here, to the first split. So hopefully at least these can get a bit more stuff going on. We can be happy. We can be good. We can get more animal feed. All the animal feed. All the animal feeds we can get. More feed to the animals. Yay. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one, where I promise we will do some magic stuff. I just can't do anything because a lot of this requires leather. The magic cloaks and the robes and things all require leather, and without leather we can't do anything. So yeah, we'll leave this here. We'll come back next time and carry on from there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope to see you again next time. Until then, as always, have fun.